Hey sister, so I saw your comments and you have inspired me to make a Galatians mini series. And I'm so excited because I want to show people that Paul is not speaking against the Torah. And when I say Torah, I'm not talking about Judaism. This is the first 5 books in the scriptures, okay, starting in Genesis. And this is the very, very foundation that we need. We need to understand Torah prophecies in order to understand New Testament writings. So I wrote down some key notes here for each chapter, and the goal is to create a scripture study guide for those of you who are struggling with the New Testament writings so that you can see how Paul is highlighting and exalting the Torah, but the spirit of the law. So before we get into Galatians, I want everyone to go into the book of Jeremiah and please read Jeremiah chapter 8. You will see that Jeremiah is criticizing and speaking about the corrupted version of the Torah, the false pen of the scribes. They have added and taken away from Yahuwah's word. Okay? So this is a very command that Yahuwah tells us not to do. Do not add or take away from my word. Now, Jeremiah chapter 31 is talking about the renewed covenant, or you may know it as the new covenant. And this new covenant is talking about the law or Torah is going to be placed within you. Okay? He is going to place it in your inward parts so that he will cause you and stir you up to want to be obedient to his word, to his commands. And this is key to understanding the promise that was given to Abraham, which is the indwelling of the set apart spirit. So in the book of Hebrews, chapter 8, starting at verse 7, it says, "For if there had been nothing wrong with that first covenant, no place would have been sought for another. But Yahuwah found fault with the people and said, 'The days are coming, declares Yahuwah, when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and with the people of Judah.'" Why did he find fault? Because he gave them the Torah and they still did not obey. They were offering sacrifices, but their hearts were not circumcised. So continuing, "This is the covenant I will establish with the people of Israel after that time, declares Yahuwah. I will put my laws in their minds and write them on their hearts. I will be their Elohim and they will be my people." So this is within us. So in the book of Galatians chapter 1, we see that Paul is warning us and telling us, if anyone tries to confuse you, to pervert the gospel that we have been taught or heard of from Yahusha himself, the words that he spoke,